As the world mourns Pope Francis, history's most secretive transfer of power begins. White Smoke, the path to a new pope, guides you through this momentous transition. We explain exactly what happens next, leading to the dramatic conclave vote. Learn how each ritual unfolds, what each tradition means, and why these ancient ceremonies still matter today. Follow along as the throne of St. Peter stands empty and a new chapter in church history begins. White Smoke, available wherever you get your podcasts.
Do you know what a group of flamingos is called? That's just one of thousands of facts you'll discover on 5 daily trivia questions. Hi, I'm Mark Ellison. Join me every weekday for 5 mind-expanding questions about everything from ancient history to modern technology. Perfect for impressing friends or dominating your next pub quiz. 5 daily trivia questions. And the answer, a group of flamingos, is called a flamboyance. 5 daily trivia questions.
Caloroga Shark Media.
Hey there, I'm Johnny Mac with 5 good news stories. Recently, a groom burst into tears at his wedding. Well, how's that good news, John? Well, the groom was waiting for his bride to come down, and he was stunned by a message he got from his daughter. The voicemail was from Evie, which said, "Hello, Daddy, it's me, Evie. I'm walking down the aisle, and we'll see you now because you're going to marry my mummy, and she looks beautiful like me. We love you so, so much to the moon and back, and we love you lots and lots like jelly tots. See you in a minute. See you, but don't want to be you. See you later, alligator." Meanwhile, in Fernandina Beach, the fire department rushed to the scene of a bicycle collision where a young man was trapped under his bike wheel. Firefighters tried to free the boy KJ, but they had to destroy the bike to get his foot out. KJ was brought to the hospital. He was treated for injuries. He had a nasty ankle sprain. The next day, on the Fernandina Fire Department Facebook page, we see the firefighter surprising KJ with a new bike. Meanwhile, when David lost his mother in a cycling accident, he was devastated. He inherited roughly $125,000 from her, but he told The Guardian she had a huge social conscience and was interested in the world and how it worked. A lot of my moral framework comes from her. He wrote to 600 of his neighbors and asked their opinion, what should he do with the $125,000? Only 38 people wrote back. Out of that, he formed a committee that nominated 4 different charities that would receive a quarter of the inheritance each. Team Oasis is based in Liverpool's poorest areas, provides free meals to families, and organizes workshops for dance, football, photography, and other activities. Liverpool Kids Plant to Plate organizes lessons on growing and preparing one's own food for kids in the urban areas of the city. One of the organizers there said, "To the guy who donated the money, the impact it's had is out of this world." Who are you rooting for, the crabs or the sea otters? You see, green crabs introduced from Europe have been destroying native crab hatcheries in California. They've been hunting juvenile salmon, leveling eelgrass beds, but now they've met their match, the southern sea otter. The green crab was first introduced to North America in the 1800s, likely hitching a ride on one of those merchant ships. Researchers from the University of California, Davis spent years trying to get rid of them. Meanwhile, the sea otters were nearly hunted to extinction in the 19th century. They got protection in 1913 before an eventual 1977 entry on the endangered species list. Sea otters don't have the blubber layer like other marine mammals do, so they eat a tremendous amount of calories, and they like the green crabs. Ricky is an ecologist who said the otters eating the crabs benefited the eelgrass, which contributed to better water quality. When the otter population was the lowest back in 2003 or 2004, we thought the green crabs were going to take over the area, and then they didn't. And for that, we thank the otters. White Smoke. The path to a new pope explores humanity's most elaborate and secretive transfer of power, a process now unfolding following the death of Pope Francis. This series reveals the hidden rituals, ancient traditions, and behind-the-scenes drama of papal transition. As the Catholic world enters this solemn period of mourning and anticipation, join us in witnessing how the Church has perfected this sacred process over 2,000 years, and what happens in these crucial days when the throne of St. Peter stands empty. White Smoke brings listeners inside the conclave that will determine who will succeed Pope Francis and lead the Church into its next chapter. White Smoke, wherever you get your podcasts.
You can get this podcast completely ad-free right now. If you're on Apple, just click the banner that says Uninterrupted Listening, and you'll get your first month free. If you use Spotify or other podcast players, go to caloroga.com/plus. It's just $5 a month, and you'll get access to over 20 premium shows with no interruptions. Binge listen to new series like the political thriller Acting President, Signal Lost, where military secrets land on the wrong phone, and Pager Protocol, the thriller about exploding pagers in the wrong hands. Plus, enjoy daily shows like Palace Intrigue about the royal family, daily comedy news, and 5 daily trivia questions to test your knowledge, and White Smoke, taking you behind the scenes at what's happening right now at the Vatican. You also get all our hot shows like 5 good news stories. Enjoy your favorite content without any ad breaks. Remember, Apple users click the Uninterrupted Listening banner for your free first month, and everyone else head to caloroga.com/plus. Get ad-free listening today.
All right, we might have another Loch Ness Monster sighting. Images captured on a Loch Ness webcam show an anomaly. It could be the Loch Ness Monster first described by St. Columba in the summer of 565 AD. I had no idea. So the latest is a 20-foot-long object has been spotted in the lake's waters. The object was captured on a 24/7 webcam. Images from the webcam show a long, dark object half submerged in the loch. We're told the object was moving close to shore towards Cherry Island before turning and heading further out into the loch before disappearing out of sight. Experts say the blurry images could be the monster. One skeptic said, "It could be a tree." It's not a tree. It's the monster. Come on. And those are your 5 good news stories for today. If you enjoy the program, tell a friend about it. They might like it too. If you see the Loch Ness Monster, hey, let us know. Would love to tell everybody about it. I mean, you got to believe. Have a great day.